Hello, I'm Over Draymond, Dimensional Traveler. Before we dive into Fable 3, figured have a small little chat. So recently, as you know, started streaming my PS5, but I'll start soon streaming, or having the ability to stream my other consoles. So that should be interesting. So I know some people have told this, but I was like, I have PS1, PS2, PS3, 4, 5, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, so far and so forth. Pretty much most systems, Dreamcast, Sega Genesis. Could go on and on. But the point being is I'm not sure you know, what system or what game I should play first but definitely I'm also thinking about kind of breaking up the days where it's I've been kind of play Fable this way, play StarCraft this day, but I might kind of start doing different games even, or switch out the games and then go back to other ones. I'm not quite sure just yet, but it's kind of feeling it out, though, I know my PS2 have to get replaced or fixed first, so I feel I do have my PlayStation Classic. If anybody knows what that is, but with the PlayStation Classic, it has certain games on it, including the original Final Fantasy VII. I'm not sure I kind of looked at a list earlier, but some of the games I'm yeah. I feel like I should play the lesser known games and see how well that goes. Just because I feel like some of the games you only see bad, really rough video for those, someone use a camcorder or something to record it. But that's just my opinion. Kind of let's see, I'm trying to think of the game on the top of my head. Road Trip. I think that was one of them. I forget the exact name, but it was literally one where you kind of drove around and hello, how you doing? Just kind of chatting before I play Fable 3. Kind of like I was saying the other day, all my consoles and all that. Especially tomorrow, I have the final pieces, you could call it, to stream those other consoles. So I'm kind of debating what game I would play first with the older consoles. Took a nap. That's the only thing I can think of. Let's see. Oh wait, what the heck? That's weird. But yeah, so I was saying, certain games I feel like I should play before I play the typical old classic games. Play games that no one's even seen or heard of. I feel that would be kind of a fun idea. Let's see. Oh shoot. All right, let's see. Well, that's kind of the main thing I want to talk about was, finally being able to play the new or the old consoles and stream it. I even got like the thing that upscales it, so it shouldn't be bad quality either. I don't know, that was kind of like the main thing for me is making sure it wasn't like too old or gritty looking. All right. I do at times feel like I should like just have Discord open, like a game channel, like random people can join or something. That'd be kind of fun. But anyways, one sec. Switch to live scene. Shake myself a little bit. Okay. Let's see what's going on with this. Should be working. Oh, there we go. Then I was hiding behind that. Yeah, I even thought about playing a different game. Audio always resets for me on here. Oh, malware. For some reason, it always like resets to like max loudness. That's bad. Right there.
The kingdom is doomed.
Exit. All part of my master plan. Just make sure you save for some for your mom.
I will try to honor you always. I will do as you taught me.
I mean, you're the one who got
And I will try
3.5.
I wish to leave a record of my survival in testament to those who did not.
3.5 pound
Last night,
of it.
the crawler descended upon a road.
So you can only really blame yourself,
To be ready.
You are the one who survived the desert night.
Yes.
We have not had much fortune with outsiders. But
There,
as you
dog.
can see, fortune deserted us long ago. You have come to a cursed land.
What are you doing here? Everybody else seems to be hiding.
I am honoring
I mean, it
the
could be
dead,
worse.
my wife
I don't think
and
like
my child.
licorice is as bad as chocolate,
And I
at
stand
least.
here because I do not
That could
fear
be wrong.
joining them.
I'm sorry.
You may read their memorials if you wish. There are many elsewhere. On statues, doorways, wherever a memory will allow itself to live on.
As long as you don't eat an entire pound of it, you should be fine.
Now you know what we have suffered. But as I said before, you are not the first outsider to come here.
Who was the other?
His name was Logan, the king of Albion.
Seems your big brother's been keeping secrets. He used to go on expeditions all the time, remember? Until about 4 years ago.
He too faced the crawler. He saw all his soldiers killed by the darkness and nearly died himself. But he survived, thanks. He left with a promise that he would return with an army and
Just
save
look at
us
like
from...
treating yourself.
We never saw him again. King Logan did not cause this, but he did.
I promise.
Then let us go to war.
You have survived a terrible ordeal, but you will be the stronger for it. With Kaelin and the Auroran people on your side, you are finally ready to face your brother. It is time for you and Walter to gather your allies and take Bowerstone Castle.
Blade spell. Now let's save up. Hey, look at this way. Eventually, you might get sick of it.
How is he? Is he
Too much of a good thing, you know?
No, the darkness is deep within him. Few ever wake.
Well, he's improving. I mean, you're doing your thing and he's getting better, right?
I do not wish to give you false hope.
Perhaps it would be better if we allowed him to rest.
Don't worry, he's a tough old nut. He'll pull through.
You missed my little chat earlier. I was talking about. I'm getting to the final, like.
You're not burying me just yet.
See? I told ya.
Yes. Shame my first sight had to be your ugly mug.
Kind of a candy connoisseur.
You did all you could. And don't think I don't know it. I told you you'd make me proud.
Though I've like tried candies you probably haven't even heard of.
Well, we didn't exactly find the army we were hoping for. And I feel about 100 years older than when we left, but we're finally ready.
You're funny, but looks aren't everything.
Yeah, let me take that off.
Dogs are noble, loyal, and faithful. Yeah, right.
I haven't tried
tasty, too.
and you probably won't try it, but okay.
Here, doggy, doggy. Come over here and die.
I can't.
Winter's my favorite season. I love the snow. And that's when most people die.
The promise you made to Kaelin is now on the wall with the others.
I'm pretty sure.
Your arsenal contains new weapons. Is a different weapon required?
Says I'm quit. I can't draw it. Cool. But anyways, what I was saying is I've had like chocolate covered grasshoppers once. It wasn't that bad. Not a, oh, I'm gonna munch on these things, but oh, what are you barking at?
You are in a better place now, my love. For no place can be as troubled as our city has become. I know you are watching over me. I feel your presence by our bed when I sleep. And I hear your voice.
My wife and my daughter. You were taken from me by that which dwells in darkness. And darkness is all that is left in my life.
I hear its voice still calling me. The crawler and the darkness it brings took my parents, my two brothers.
I'm sure there's like some British candies that you probably would enjoy.
In taunting me with their memory. It calls me a coward, but no more. I have decided to go into the desert at next dawn. I will slay the crawler or be at one with my family again.
I actually lived in England for 3 years. So like, was it Germany actually had some pretty good candy too. I actually got like some sour gummies while I was over there. Can't draw my weapon. You know, I was saying earlier, is like I'm getting at the final cables I need to properly do my older consoles.
I've killed 50 of them, with nothing but a rusty cutlass. The moon? I've been there, in a great balloon. It's amazing, and almost never rains. Spells and that, I know them all.
Though I do have to get like a new PS2.
Ever prepared, I've eaten it.
Cause I feel like the amount it would cost me to get it repaired would be the same amount I pay for a new one.
Not impressed? Well, you would be if you knew I was illiterate.
It's kind of just sad in its own way.
And blind.
Because I know your vote will be the Dreamcast.
You've surpassed every hope I had for you. You're the queen Albion needs. So come on. It's time to gather your generals and prepare for battle. You know, maybe I'll take a little nap first.
Revolution. Well, like.
Alright, I've got it. I take a small group of soldiers down this route and blow up the west barracks. It will draw their attention and open up the main route.
How's that better than my idea?
We will live longer than a few seconds.
Oh, well.
GameStop was selling one for like
What I want to
150.
know is what my men need to do.
That's for the
I feel
future
like
queen to decide.
they would charge you.
Paige knows the city best. We'll follow her plan.
Fine. I only put mine forward to annoy her anyway.
I see you've really matured on your travels. If you'll look at the map, we can go through the details.
My ships will take you to the beach here.
We can expect heavy mortar fire, but most of Logan's soldiers will be busy dealing with Paige and her men.
I want to be in the thick of the smoke, and the fire, and the blood. If Paige takes the west route, it's only fair I take the
Which leaves the centre to us.
Like I would want to dodge in tomorrow for that. But also I'm like,
Oh, don't worry about me.
We'll see.
I may feel old and tired, but the day hasn't come yet, and I can't charge into a good old-fashioned fight. Let the battle for Albion begin.
oh yeah, did you ever beat the one final boss?
They need our help. We need to take care of that water.
We've already lost one ship.
Oh, that's good. So the next better question is, did you get the hair that you want?
Might be faced, but there's still nothing. Surrendered. Where it hurts.
Oh yeah, that. Well, you might be able to do it with health potions.
They didn't want to get killed. They should have.
What? Will they bite themselves or?
The longer we stall, the more we lose.
I mean, it probably is easier. I forget, like, if you how many people like team up with that.
The Auroran ship should be able to move in closer now. Come on, Kaelin, do your stuff.
That bitch just won.
You bloody traitor! I'll kill you! Take the thing and strike back!
You know, the only downside of like the older games is like some of the music that goes with it kind of makes it a good game. So.
Is this not the grandest time you've ever had?
Sabine, you almost blew us up.
You saw a glorious beacon of freedom burning in the night for all the... What is it, Boulder? Oh, bloody hell. Move!
It'll take more than a grenade to finish off that old sod.
Meanwhile, let's do what he says and get moving, shall we?
Dog. I can't go that way.
To get stuff! See?
Oops.
Eyes gouged out.
Still some fight.
else.
Through here.
Where are you? Cut out your heart! Oh, about bloody time!
Stay alert. There'll be more coming. We have to find a way past this gate.
Always with the damn gates!
What we need are explosives. But I used mine up on the way here.
If only we knew some sort of tiny, crazy old man who enjoyed blowing.
Did you see that order? That the whole city bowed to our thunder.
Hang on, how did you get to the other side in the first place?
Dwellers have their ways, my lord.
Is there anyone left to kill?
There will be soon. More troops are on the way. Calian's fleet got a fair few, but not all.
We'll hold them off.
Come on, Boulder, there's more fighting to be done.
Good luck in that. Hope the ground fits.
Let's finish this for good, while I can still stand up on my own.
I didn't realize I was going to go right into takeover mode when I got back, but you know.
Shall we knock? No. Let's surprise him.
So, this is how it ends. The old fool and the child who ran away. You finally become the woman I always wanted you to be.
She's a lot more than that, and now she's ready to take your place.
Perhaps the time has come for someone else to lead Albion.
You were never a leader, just another tyrant.
Did it ever occur to you that I may have had good reason to be?
We're not interested in your reasons.
Cower behind ignorance if you will, but my sister deserves to know the truth.
Save it for the trial, Hogan. You can beg for your life then. There she is, the Queen of Albion. You've made it, just like I always knew you would. It doesn't get any easier, though. You have a country to run now. And with Jasper busy in the sanctuary, you'll need a...
To make our time together such a delight.
No doubt. Well, I'll leave you two to get better acquainted. I should begin preparations for the trial.
The trial, of course. The very first item on today's agenda. Among my other qualities, I am well versed in toadying, public relations, and time management. And I heartily believe the key to being a successful queen is following a well-scheduled royal agenda. If you will permit me, here are today's appointments.
Judge Logan, former King of Albion, set tax policy, talk to Reaver and Bowerstone Industrial, consider proposal to reveal Bowerstone Oak Quarter.
I'm sure you will do a marvelous job presiding over your brother's trial, which, as I said, will be your very first royal duty. Your subjects await in the throne room for what is sure to be an historic occasion, Your Majesty.
All stand to attention for the Queen of Albion.
I think I have enough gold.
Logan, former King of Albion, you stand accused today of crimes against the kingdom and its people. Those who brought you to justice will now speak.
There's not a soul alive in the kingdom who hasn't suffered for his glory, and plenty who've died for it. I says, let him have some death of his own.
Look, I'm not one for lopping people's heads off, but we saw Major Swift executed like it was a bloody circus act. He deserves nothing less as far as I'm concerned.
But aren't we better than that? Isn't that why we fought to be here now? I've seen what Logan has done to this city. People starving to death. Children forced to work. But killing him now won't solve anything.
It is not my place to decide his fate. But his
It's not your place to decide. You're from another country.
He promised us salvation, and then left us to face the darkness alone.
I had good reason to break that promise, and I had good reason for the crimes you claim I committed. The day I returned to Albion, I received a visit from a blind seer, Teresa, our father's guide. She showed me the future of this kingdom. The darkness in Aurora is coming here, bringing death, destruction, the end of our way of life. The sacrifices I had to make, I did them to protect Albion. If a few had to suffer, it was to build an army. If a few had to die, it was to save a country. I have spent years preparing for this attack. Let me stand by your side now, and all my soldiers will be yours to command. Let us face the coming darkness, together.
This is true. If it's really coming here, we are all in grave danger.
You have the power over life and death, sister. Now choose.
This is not the time for revenge. We need your help, Logan.
The Queen has made her decision. Logan's life will be spared.
I know you will never forgive me for the things I've done. You told me so once, remember?
Of course I do.
But what matters now is that we defend our land. The castle is yours, and so is the throne. I'm glad to be rid of him.
You have fulfilled the first part of your destiny. You were little more than a child when you left the castle. You have become a hero, a leader, and now, finally, a monarch. But your journey is not yet done. Now you are queen, you can know the truth. Albion will soon be attacked, and the threat could not be greater. Darkness is coming to our land. It cannot be reasoned with, it cannot be halted. The ruler of Albion is all that stands between the world we inhabit and that darkness. That is why you had to take your brother's place. The course of history demands it. If you do not succeed, everything we know will come to an end.
Yeah, I'm not sure why, like, all of a sudden the cinematic got, like, really loud.
Why didn't you tell me all this at the start? It was never about Logan, was it?
I told you what you needed to know, and I never spoke anything but the truth. With Logan on the throne, Albion would have been doomed. This much I know.
I mean, like, the cutscenes weren't loud. Just that cinematic, like, BAM!
And how do I stop it?
You won't. Its arrival is inevitable. 1 year from now, the darkness will fall upon Albion. All you can do is prepare, and hope to save as many of your people as you can. How you do so is up to you. 2 paths lie ahead. You may keep the promises you have made and be known as a benevolent ruler. But understand that doing so will leave little to spend on the kingdom's protection and may lead you to disaster. It is not easy to be popular and keep the treasury full, unless you are willing to sacrifice your personal wealth. But you may also choose to break those promises, to harm your people in order to save them. You will not lack the means to build the army you need, but you will be hated. This path will cast you in the role of a tyrant, as it did your brother. You have 1 year to do what Logan could not. Be the ruler that readies Albion for the greatest threat it has ever faced, and be the hero that can stand against it.
That's a lot of shields.
Your Majesty, I'm not sure what to say after receiving such news. The darkness that is coming. People won't understand what it means. Nobody could, without living through it first. We need to prepare. If we can't stop the attack from happening, we have to be ready when it comes. Having Logan's troops on our side is a good start. But you will need to raise a fortune to pay for the army we'll need.
I have a
Hobson
fortune.
will show you the treasury. And I'm sure he can explain just how to fill it.
Indeed I can.
Then I will leave you to it. Ben and I will begin recruiting and training soldiers at once.
If you will follow me, Your Majesty. Oh, how I have looked forward to this moment. This is it, Albion's royal treasury, the store of the kingdom's total wealth. It's, well, not as replete as one would like, but just imagine this room shimmering with hills, valleys, and plateaus of gold. A topography of riches going all the way up to the ceiling. It will require nothing less to build this army everyone is talking about. Which brings us to the second item on today's agenda, and one I'm personally very excited about. Setting the tax rate for the coming year. As you probably know, your brother was taxing the people rather heavily, and some say that this has led to poverty, starvation, and other societal ills. You have 3 clear choices, Your Majesty. 1, lower the tax rate, which one could argue would help the poor and the hungry, but would also leave the treasury in a miserable state. Very well, Your Majesty. Well, how very noble. Yes, I suppose noble is the word. How very noble of you. The people are no doubt dancing in the streets. And we are bankrupt. You will need to be more ruthless if you wish to save the kingdom, Your Majesty. There are
more
other,
ruthless.
less salubrious means of filling the treasury, of course. You may donate your own gold, should you have enough. Though I must say, such charity is unheard of. However you decide to proceed, you should acquaint yourself with the Royal Ledger. It is a logbook that allows the reigning monarch to make deposits and withdrawals from the treasury. A most useful financial tool. But my, look at the time. You really ought to attend to the next item on today's agenda.
Is there like a quicker way to do this? Yeah. I feel like I should slap them too. When he was like the right-hand man for the brother, so does not surprise me. Transfer to treasury.
Riva has a most intriguing proposal for you in Bowerstone Industrial. Now, I know you have had your differences, but it is time to put those behind you and work together. Nobody can raise money like Riva can, I assure you. I have seen to it that your appearance
that
among
guy,
the locals is well publicized. So
don't trust him at all. My fortune. I think it had to be like 5,000. Okay. Yeah.
Those are nice shoes. But don't you think your grand's feet are cold without them?
Don't tempt me, Weaver.
Oh, happy day! Her Majesty the Queen of Albion graces us with her radiant presence. I knew last time we met that you would emerge victorious from such public
No, you didn't.
rivalry. And now, here I am, to assist you in filling your coffers till they are fit to burst.
Nope.
What better way to begin your reign than by reinstating one of my most successful policies? There is no greater waste than the idleness of our city's youth. But my employment scheme guaranteed. Children of all ages will have something to occupy them, whilst ensuring our factories are properly manned.
It's just monstrous. Don't listen to him. You promised you would end child labor. Remember that promise now.
And what would you have us do with this snotty little indigence?
The only way Bowerstone is going to climb out of the gutter is through education. Nothing is more important to our future than that. Turn this factory
For the
into a
kids.
school. Give the children of the city the chance they never had.
A school? Well, that's an original thought. Well, if you'd like...
The factory will become a school.
Thank you. We can really start changing people's lives now. This will be an Albion worth fighting for.
I shall begin the necessary modifications at once.
I can't execute him.
Welcome to Reaver Industries Learning Center, Bowerstone Industrial's first ever school. You can now feel secure in the knowledge that your children can become the well-educated automatons you always wanted them to be.
I cannot tell you what joy it brings me to see you crowned queen at
Yay! I've said it before and I'll say it again. I hate you.
This place is owned by a real-life adventurer, you know.
I'm afraid.
Salutations, my mo-
Welcome to the sanctuary.
I already saw my thing go down because I guess I built a school. Like, well, alright, well. Hopefully it doesn't like progress until like I go to the next part. Gotta repair. I think that's it. Got that. Hopefully I have enough to repair the buildings. For some reason I can't go there. So. I wish it was fun just like repair all buildings. But that might be asking too much, I guess. That guy sucks. I think most of these buildings are ones I owned. Can't do anything with those. fucking maze.
Greetings, Your Majesty. My queen. Attention! Hello there, Your Majesty.
You remind me of an old friend. He was a twit, just like you.
Woohoo!
Madam?
Greetings, my lady. Ah, it's our mighty queen. Hello.
Nice to see you, Your Majesty.
Hi there, darling. Yippee!
At your service.
Yay!
Greetings, Mom.
Woo!
At your command. Ah, Your Majesty. Hello.
If I give you this, will you do something for me?
How are you, Your Majesty?
Trying to bribe the queen.
Nothing to report, Your Majesty.
Greetings, Mom.
Well,
Madam?
well, idea.
Yes, Mom.
That's a war.
There you are, Your Majesty.
Majesty.
For you. There you are, Your Majesty. For you.
All stand to attention for the Queen of Albion. Today, you will decide what is to be done with the Bowerstone Old Quarter, site of the Battle for Albion. Paige will offer her proposal. Reva shall stand against her.
You may speak. Your Majesty, our victory came at a great cost to the city. You vowed to fight poverty, but our actions have made the problem worse. You must act now.
Aiur, we destroyed the old quarter. It's only right we rebuild it.
The Queen has reached her decision. The Old Quarter shall be rebuilt, and its former residents will have their homes returned.
Thank you, Your Majesty. This will be a very popular move.
I suppose there may be something to be gained by rebuilding part of the city.
I mean, I also get something out of it, so, you know.
Not yet being dampened. Very well.
I think I own all the houses there.
Despite the current climate of fear and great...
Yeah, I gotta let him speak.
Is there a more beautiful spectacle than a big pile of gold? Forgive me the rhetorical question. In any case, we are certainly doing well, but we are still short of the target. As a matter of fact, our very first order of business might have a bearing on our financial situation. The time has come to decide the annual town guard budget. As you can imagine, the people like to complain about crime and the lack of safety on our streets, and are calling for more guards than your brother was ever willing to pay for. You have 3 choices, Your Majesty. Leave the budget as it is. After all, the people have grown accustomed to murder, theft, and contraband. Increase the budget and fill the streets with soldiers keeping the peace. A rather costly solution. Or take a more considered approach by lowering the budget. For what is the point of a safe, well-policed kingdom when it is too poor to protect itself from certain annihilation? The people will be delighted, Your Majesty. But will they thank you when they are dead? Not unless they are turned into some sort of awful zombie creatures. That isn't what is going to happen, is it? Anyway, this will leave a sizable gap in the treasury. Unless you can cover the expenses out of your own pocket, I'm afraid we shall be in dire straits indeed. Let us now turn our attention to the rest of today's business. Here is the royal schedule I have prepared. As you can see, you have a busy day in the court, but a tremendously enjoyable one. Decoration is a passion of mine, and I simply cannot wait to see your choice. The interior designers await you in the throne room.
I trust you're well, madam.
Is
At
all
your
well,
command.
my lady? Yippee!
Hello there, Your Majesty. All stand for the Queen. Today you decide on the decor of the castle.
The decor.
Two of Albion's greatest interior designers have come to present their suggestions.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, I am Herman Worthy, and I have a design in mind that will blow your little royal socks off. Imagine a celestial scheme capable of lifting the shadows that haunt these halls. A fabulous balance of serene hues that announce to the world, I am a strong, virtuous leader. Hear me roar. But also, look how pretty my home is. You are an enlightened queen. Let the heart of your castle be enlightened too.
Celestial? Serene? Pretty? Do you wish to be known as a ruler or as a fool? I am Sybil Maleficent, Your Majesty, and I can tell you that people respect what they fear. This castle should be a fortress of dread.
I wish this to be an enlightened castle.
Oh, fabulous, Your Majesty, fabulous! Your castle will be a vision of purity.
And what's more, fashion and good taste must choke down their nausea.
Today you decide on the future of Aurora, Your Majesty. Kaelin will speak for her people. Reva will dispute her cause.
You may speak.
I am here to seek the protection you promised. It is too long since my...
I will keep my promise. Aurora will become part of Albion, and its people will be our equals in every way.
The Queen has spoken. Aurora shall be rebuilt as part of Albion, and equal to every other part of the kingdom.
Thank you, Majesty. You have proven to be a woman of honor. Aurora is proud to stand at your side.
Welcome to the new and improved.
He loves to talk.
A most brave decision in court today, Your Majesty. Aurora might have proven to be a rather profitable resource, but I'm sure we can find other means of filling the treasury. As a matter of fact, we could already have stumbled upon such an opportunity. Aurora may not turn out to be a waste after all. It seems that a group of Albion explorers visiting Aurora have discovered a rare diamond in the desert. They heard the legend of this extraordinary gem from the locals, and understandably set out to find it, without a moment's regard for their own lives. Which may go some way to explaining why only one of the explorers returned in one piece. He came back empty-handed, speaking of the hideous desert beings protecting the treasure. Think of the glory, Your Majesty. The adventure,
I think I need to put more of my gold again.
the large sums of money we stand to make. The diamond is located in one of the caves beneath the Auroran wasteland, reportedly the site of an ancient, abandoned temple. You need only to take it.
Ah, hello.
I gotta go around repairing all these places. Can't go there. Eventually finds those locations. Let's go to Road of Rule. Yeah. How far back do we go? Chest. And get those up. So many sigils needed. course I have to like go through the specific door to get out. Projected civilian casualties.
Ah, hello.
Missing something. I like it there.
Madam.
There he is.
Good to see you. There's another fugitive we need bringing in. Fancy the job? Great. I'm in your debt. Well, until I pay you, that is.
Nice to see you, Your Majesty.
Oh, I can't believe you got me. I thought I'd never get caught.
With you?
Heck, why not? Ah, got my hand back at last. Right, this is your last warning. Let go.
There you have to slowly drag him.
Yes, I'm still alive. I'm out of here. Okay, let's make a deal. You let me go, and I'll tell you how to find the legendary Sand Goose.
Oh, it's the notorious Two-Toed Thompson. That one's got a mouth on him, I tell ya. Fine job, thank you. I'll let you know if we need your help again.
Any other business to attend to?
Let's see, wait. Morality is very high. I feel like I need to.
Majesty.
The blacksmith's over here.
Your Majesty. Greetings, Your Majesty.
Why, thanks.
Yay! Wahey!
This is a
Hello,
restricted area.
Great Queen.
You have to leave. What are you doing here? You better leave. What are you doing here?
I'm not.
You better leave.
Low taxes, Your Majesty.
At your command.
Doesn't that count? Which I'm also in the mindset of like, don't I own these places?
Welcome to the sanctuary.
Alright. I think I have to do that one thing where I leave my game going like while I'm at work or something, so it collects gold. I feel like I'm gonna have to spend more gold, and if I want to save or have 0 casualties. So let's see. Alright. And that's not one. Okay. But yeah, we'll see. Like, sort of, I'm going grocery shopping, so like, well, we'll see. Might do Power World tomorrow. We'll see. Or it mostly depends on when the cables come as well. The last cables I need for playing with the old consoles, so like, we'll see. I'm definitely excited about like the old consoles being hooked up. I don't even know where to like start. Like, what this one? No. So lately, I've been in a mood for like playing one of the Twisted Metal games. Oh well, that's also a thing too. But then again, my brother also has a PS2, so his might be working. I mostly have the one that we shared, the original one. Oh yeah, a lot of the games I enjoyed is mostly like trying to decide on which one to play. But I'm leaning towards like ones that people haven't really seen the gameplay for. Kind of like the one I mentioned earlier, the road trip. It's a like almost like Twisted Metal, but you also gotta like take tourists around to take pictures of scenery. It's a weird game. It's like even like the like trailer interesting. But another thing is like syncing the sound. Except for you're battling other cars with missiles and machine guns attached to your vehicle that you're driving. Literally driving around tourists. Like, hang on. Let me try something real quick. Let's open this. Road trip. Road trip was the name of it. I don't want the trailer. Ew. There it is. Hang on. Do. Oh, I played once. I enough played Path of Exile. Let's see. Play that too. No. Let's try this full screen. Yeah, I think that's what it's doing. One sec. Capture every window. Trying to figure something out. Download it now. Dark and Darker. I know of it. I don't think I've played it. I think we own it, but let's see. Downloading. Okay, this one open. I mean, I still have to play the one horror game, so. No, nothing like that. Or maybe that's a Vegas center window. I'm gonna try this real quick. Try this. Oh.
Hello, brother. Why are you here? I miss my little brother. Give it a rest.
Nah.
What kind of witch can't kill a demon without her sisters?
Yeah, remove that. I have to fiddle with that some. But yeah, road trip, you literally had like drive around and like I can play the sound at least. And literally drove around and like in the sponsors kind of like, hey, a road trip vacation 2012. These poverty run rampant. Yeah, it's old. Like it was talking about the future of 2012. So. Yeah.
Hey losers, need a vacation? Can't afford one of Big Daddy's snob fests? Don't despair, fight back. Hire an auto mercenary. These professional party crashers will hijack you on a high-speed, high-thrill, totally unauthorized vacation deep into the very heart of Big Daddy Land. And at a fraction of the cost. Our tricked-out battle rigs, our fully loaded attack vehicles, armed to the teeth and ready for anything Big Daddy can throw at us. We fight the fight, so you can see the sights. For a totally illegal, unpaid announcement for the Amalgamated Association.
Totally illegal on the restaurant.
Return you to your regularly scheduled crap.
Essentially, like Big Daddy, is like the bad boss type guy, and you're kind of like, all right, you're the mercenary taking these tourists around to take pictures of these tourist spots. It was kind of like a different take on Twisted Metal, so I found it kind of interesting. Add an extra layer to the game. And that's one thing I probably figure out. I remember like with videos, you have to like set a certain setting so it can actually be seen on your browser at least. But yeah, I'll figure that out. So to try to do with just now, probably like, oh no, it's just a black screen. That won't do. Well, I'm gonna hop off for now, and we'll see how the day goes tomorrow. I might like, hey, Mauer, want to do Pal World? Well, yeah, we'll see how the day goes. Thanks for the headband. Like, essentially I need a USB extension cord and a HDMI extension. Because I just got the splitter today, so I was like, alright. Step in the right direction. I already got the thing to upscale the games too, so don't be as like depixelated or anything like that. You're just not having any luck. At least keyboards aren't too expensive unless you try to get like new gaming keyboard or something, but hopefully it's an easy fix. That's bad. That Do you ever accidentally like pull like the USB cord out or anything like that? Or is it like certain keys that aren't working? Ah, Bluetooth. Maybe maybe the Bluetooth drivers need to be reinstalled, maybe. That or just a certain sensor isn't working correctly anymore. So like depending where your sensor is, you can always try like if it's a USB sensor or a built-in to the motherboard sensor. It might be something more like wrong with that. I've had to like replace my receiver a few times. So it's possible. And like I said, it just depends on the receiver, what's receiving it. Nah, I wouldn't go that far. But like I said, it just mostly depends. Like, did the keyboard come with a thing you plug into your PC? No? So it's built-in Bluetooth then. Gotcha. So it's definitely a Bluetooth sensor that might need to be replaced or adjusted, possibly. All right. Enjoy the rest of your night. Take care. Be safe.